Yo, favorite Digimon group, go.
Uh, uh, I don't know. I don't. I guess Demon Lords because Beelzemon.
Yeah. Honestly, that's about right.
I mean, I don't know. Royal Knights are pretty cool, but
I know.
a lot of them are
Yeah.
just generic Nightman.
Man, the Roll Knights are really good. I feel like I like the Dune Lords more, but there's some good ones in the Roll Knights. It's pretty hyped that the Olympus 12 are going to be a big part of the next story game. Oh, heck yeah. I don't know enough about the Olympus 12. Like, I know a few members, but it's like, I haven't seen enough to make much of an opinion, but some of them seem really cool. Apollomon seems like really cool. Holy crap. Just armored lion knight with like flaming fists, and he has like the sun behind him. Yeah, that dude's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Roll Knights because of Dasmon. Dasmon's really good. I feel like he's kind of underrated, weirdly. I
Dynasmon's pretty
know.
cool,
Dasmon's really cool.
despite the irritation from Frontiers.
Yeah. Okay, we ready to continue this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Digimon freaking Data Squad number 14. This episode, I get spoiled on a bunch of card game stuff that kind of like matches up way too well with this.
Oh boy.
So here's the thing. We very quickly learn what the deal is with Masaru's dad.
Yeah, he went to the digital world some amount of time ago and never came back.
Yeah, we learned there was like he was one of the scientists that helped found DATS, and he like went on an expedition with them. I assume they got separated. And it's like, well, we don't know where he is, but he's probably still there. If you poke around there, you might be able to find him. Also, Mercurimon's probably a bad guy. Like, we got his data signals, so he might be trying to invade the human world. He might be the one sending Digimon here, in fact. No, we should, like, go out there and stop him. We should, like, see what the deal is.
We should kill him now.
To be fair, that's what they did with Dromojimon. Just
Yeah.
Dromojimon went to the digital world, and they actively went there, killed him, took his Digi-Egg back, and then sent it back to the digital world. Not specifically, but that's basically what it was. He went to get Digimilk and never came Digi back. Card game went to Sarah's nostalgia oddly at the time you guys are calling it. Yeah. It's like, it's the most specific timing. Because I literally watched this episode. I'm like, oh, huh, so that's what's up with Masaru's dad. And it's like, I boot up the freaking, like, card game thing because I want to see the new reveals. And, like, literally that night, the new reveal was, I forget his name, but it's like something Daimon, and he's a tamer card. And you just like you see his design and he's got this like rugged brown like like traveler's like cloak around his shoulders. And it's like, oh hey, when you have like this Digimon play, draw one or more of the crap or something. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, he's clearly meant to be used with this specific Digimon that happened to get like a full evolution line, which I'm actually really hyped for now that I know that's his partner. And the whole deal is that when the security stacks of both players are at 6 or less combined, he gains blocker and plus 3000 DP. He can eat a hit and save you the game. He can win the game for you by like taking the last hit your opponent has to get off to finish you off. That is very spoiler feeling. Yeah, wait, do you have a picture of them? For the card game, not for this, but for the card game. But yeah, you wanna know what his partner is, or do you wanna go in blind?
How much of a spoiler is it?
I don't know. It is a Digimon. It is not a Digimon we have seen before, but it is a Digimon.
Eh, screw it, why not?
His partner is Liamon,
Liamon.
which is like a little lion Digimon, and it evolves into freaking Bancho Leomon.
Uh,
I'm like, yo, what? That's perfect. Heck yeah.
Liamon. Okay. That thing's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. I'm actually pretty hyped for it, yeah. Later stuff in this show's pretty fun from what I remember. Just excited waiting for that stuff. Oh, heck yeah. Damn.
Okay. Yeah, I never expected, or I never knew that Bancho Leomon actually showed up in one of the anime. That's pretty rad.
Yeah, I assume it's gonna go Mega. It might just be like, oh, we got up to Ultimate, so here's just a Mega form or something. But yeah, I hope so. That'd be awesome. Bancho Leomon representation for the win. Don't know
Bancho
how the
Leomon rules.
don't know how the rhyme quality, but a lot of man, that was cool moments. You know what? I can get on board with that.
I mean, as much as everyone who's watched this podcast has heard me excuse Ghost Game, yeah, I'm fine with that. It's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that thing is cool.
We also got a card for the old man. So we know what his partner is now.
Mm. I'm guessing his identity is more spoilers.
Yeah, well, probably. It's hard to know. It's most things where you think about it for a second and it's like, okay, yeah, of course.
I mean, I have this dumb thought where it's like, okay, the old man is Masaru's dad, but like that doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't Masaru recognize him?
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. Is it a turtle? It is a turtle. Yeah, it's just freaking Kamimon. Which turns into the Kappa one, Guapamon or whatever the crap, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you notice around Dats, like, we have both the Pawn Chessmon, which seem to belong to the two girls, and there's just Kamimon just hanging around, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, of course, no wonder. That's why they just have that Digimon just around the HQ and they don't care about it. Yeah, alright.
He's running around serving tea and stuff.
Yeah, because the old man's probably like the chief of Dats or some crap, like the higher up, or like the old head or some crap. Like he's probably the chief's mentor or something. And he's just like, oh yeah, Kamimon's fine. I'll just like, leave him here and just come see him every now and then.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, fair enough. We also got one more card, which I won't spoil, but it's very much implied that this might be the big bad of the series. This might be like a major antagonist. Because the whole thing is, it's like, oh yeah, it's tied to this seemingly series unique, like, just specific Digimon that I've never seen before that looks super evil. And he's also tied to a different Digimon that I know is super evil and makes me think there's going to be a very specific character moment coming. Card game null spoiling. Kaimon looks so polite too. Yeah, Kaimon just looks like a good boy. Kaimon looks like he'd be a good little guy. Man, so yeah, I'll get to that because it seems like actual ironic spoilers, but yeah. Whenever we get to that part, I'm just gonna bring it up, and it's gonna be like, oh, wait, they spoiled that? Oh, crap. That far back, huh? But that seems like it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So yeah, off to the digital world.
Yeah, just straight up. We're just going there. Just straight away.
What is this, episode 14 that we're dedicating to the Digital World arc?
Yes.
We're like 60 episodes of the Ghost Game.
Yeah, 61 by this point. Honestly, I really like the pace and progression here. Like, we start off, with kind of like smart scale stuff. It feels like we did a bunch of stuff with Champion. We hit Ultimate like a fairly reasonable pace. And now it seems like we're pretty on track for everyone to get their ultimate levels by like around episode 15 or some crap. Or not 15, like 16, 17 or so. Around episode 17. And like, yeah, all people have to do is we just have to like confront Mercurymon and then, fight him with our 3 ultimates. And yeah, that's a good solid basis for an arc.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need... Masaru's the only one who hit Ultimate. The writers didn't feel the need to be like, okay, everybody has to hit Ultimate, and then we get to the Digital World.
Yeah, we didn't just sort of do this as we need it, Yeah, it works out. No,
also...
Yeah.
Not relevant to this episode. I guess it kind of is. Sunflowermon just keeps jobbing.
Yeah. Nam is my top 4 favorite rookies for a reason. You think that's cool? Look up what his ultimate form is. Look up what Guapamon evolves into. I forget what it's called, but it's freaking sick. That thing is awesome. Yeah, pacing's been really good. Yeah. Right, before I move on, there is one thing I have to mention, because they get attacked by this kid who... I forgot to mention, we got reference to way back in, like, the episode where Biomon appeared.
Really?
Yeah. Because they're, like, searching for Biomon, and you see Falcomon at the base, and they say, like, oh man, what's Ikuto doing right now?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, what's that boy up to or some crap? And it's like, oh, that doesn't sound like a Digimon.
Yeah, I remember thinking that too. It was like, wait, Ikuto, who?
So here's the goofy part that I want to get into with the last one. Falcomon, heck yeah. So, in like the original Japanese in the sub, his name is Ikuto Noguchi, which makes sense. He's implied to be like a Japanese kid. He's like a ninja. It's a very Japanese name,
Yeah.
Apparently, the English dub disagreed that it was good and it made sense.
Okay.
Do you want to take a guess what his name is in English? Because Toma got translated into Thomas, Masaru was Marcus. Who do you think Ikuto is?
I don't know.
Are you ready for this crap?
Yes.
Tommy, good guess. His English name is Keenan Cryer.
Keenan Cryer.
Yes.
What a name.
And I have no explanation. I'm looking at the etymology, and it just says name used in the English dub, Keenan Cryer. So, I don't know, maybe they tried to make it sound more, like, naturalistic, or I have no idea what they're going for. Maybe they're trying to make it sound more like Native American, I guess? I don't know.
I think they just wanted a name that didn't sound Japanese. Honestly.
Literally anything but a Japanese name, huh?
Yeah.
Literally anything.
Yep.
Yeah, just freaking Mr. and Mrs. Cryer. Oh, man. But yeah, so he attacks them. Masaru punches the boomerang and gets Digi's soul charge off of it.
So before that happened, I was thinking in my head, it's like, all right, they're in a digital space, when is Masaru gonna punch the ground to get a Digi soul? And then he punches the boomerang, and I was just like, close enough.
Yeah, so here's the thing with that, right? Because it's like, this is so far back, I feel like you probably forgot about it, but it's like, yeah, It's not because he's punching Digimon absorbing its data. It's because punching the Digimon gets him hyped up and it sets his fist ablaze.
Is there a moment where he doesn't specifically punch a Digimon?
No, but they specifically say that, this is how he gets into the mindset to fight, is he punches something.
Okay.
It's something along those lines. It's a very blink and you'll miss it moment.
I just assumed it's because the boomerang is made out of data.
No, it's because I thought that too for a second. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Right, there's that scene. It's because he punched out the boomerang and he got hyped over it. That's the unironic logic here. Just punches out the boomerang. He's like, yeah, let's go.
I go bullcrap on this little kid outmaneuvering Masaru, Toma, and all their Digimon. Yoshino, I get. She's incompetent, but Masaru and Toma are both fighters, and so are their Digimon.
I feel like it makes sense considering they have a whole ninja thing going on. It's like, he probably grew up in the digital world. He's probably, trained himself fighting Digimon just for the sake of it, Just so he could be more useful to, his partner.
Maybe.
I'd buy it considering the type of place this is that he, learns self-defense against, Digimon attacks.
Yeah. Also, I'm under the impression that this kid thinks he's I'm under the impression that this kid thinks he's a Digimon.
Yeah, straight up, huh?
Because he's constantly going on about how humans in general are evil, and it's like, we have to stop the evil humans and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, this is big Raised by Wolves vibes.
Yeah. He even talks like it.
Yeah. Also,
he speaks in broken phrases and whatnot.
Punches boomerang out of the sky. Oh, fuck yeah, let's go! Can't just do it when their supplies were hit and disappeared. Oh, yeah, that's weird. Yeah. It implies that they're all just digitized, not just, their physical bodies, but everything else as well, huh?
Well, when you enter the digital world, I'm pretty sure that's what happens, is everything... Yeah. You get digitized, including anything you have on you.
Yeah, and I guess that does count for the supplies, meaning those aren't real sandwiches. They're digital sandwiches.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any, weird, crazy, teleporter bullcrap shenanigans where it's, what they're actually doing is they're just, creating digital copies of the main characters and the real ones just get, destroyed and they have to remake them later?
I choose not to think about that idea for, teleportation and stuff, because it's just, how needlessly dire is that?
I know, because it's it does kind of make a certain level of sense, but also this is a world where we can just digitize and realize things. But yeah. It's if a Digimon comes to the real world, they don't stop being data, right?
They might. They might become a flesh and blood.
Then they wouldn't be able to evolve and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't know, it's just the teleporter thing of okay, it erases you from existence and reconstructs you somewhere else. So you died and a copy of you continues on, and it's what? Who decided that? Star Trek, right?
Yeah, straight up. Because there are just entire episodes where it's oh, you'll teleport something and it'll malfunction, so the copy will be sent out, but the real you will still be there. And, they meet back up, and it's oh, wait, what the crap? How do we handle this? How do we deal with the fact that there's two Rikers on the ship now, and they're arguing over the same girls? What do we do with this?
Cool plot idea, but, I don't know, it just seems needlessly dark, that it's just oh, you want to teleport? Okay, kill your current self, and you stop existing, and your clone will continue on.
It's only dark if you think about it a dark way, I guess.
There's nothing that's not dark about it.
And if you die, but, you know, you still exist and you keep your memories, did you even die?
That you don't exist. That's what I'm saying. It erases, like, the person who steps on the teleporter ceases to exist.
Yeah, then another person that's exactly like you continues your existence.
Yeah, but it's not you. It's a clone of you.
Yeah, but does it matter at that point?
Yes, for the person who got erased.
But what if you don't know?
Then that sucks.
Because it's
if I knew, I would be on the ship and I'd be like, I used that teleporter. You out of your mind. I want to live.
Yeah, beam me up, and you just disappear into the darkness, and you're still around.
You get me like a little what's it, like space pod thing I can leave the ship on. Screw all that teleportation crap.
Yeah, everyone's suffering before growing a digital world, which is pretty nice. Oh yeah, that was worth mentioning. Yeah, we do get a little nice moment with, like, Masaru's family and stuff, where they're like, man, this is really dangerous. We should be really careful about this.
Build a teleporter that kills the original. You could build me a little spaceship to fly around in.
So how do we feel about Peckmon? I'm gonna be real, I wasn't big on this episode. Sold me. Peckmon is awesome.
He's cooler. Like, I've seeing him just in games as a static model, he's kind of lame. Seeing him in motion is cooler.
Yeah, seeing him, like, fly around and just throw shurikens and do all this crazy bullcrap. It's like, okay, alright, yeah. Heck yeah, Peckmon. Heck yeah. And they just evolved to Ultimate, and he's immediately outclassed. And it's like, okay, yeah, you went out, you had your moment, you didn't really beat anyone, but you looked awesome, and yeah, now you're, like, outclassed, and now you have to find a way to evolve further. Ghost in the Shell, yeah.
Yeah, of course Ghost in the Shell tackled this idea. Of course they would.
Yeah. I feel like Ghost in the Shell's a bit different, right? Because, like, they transfer your consciousness, don't you, into the machine?
Yeah, that's different. Like, if it's just like, okay, we're gonna move your mind to a new body, it's still you. You're just in a new body.
Yeah. I'll throw a wrench into this. At what point does this become like Madoka Magica, where it's like, okay, this isn't like a real living body, like, you've screwed up the natural order, but what point does that actually matter? At what point is it like, oh, this is more convenient, but also, what the fuck have you done to me?
I think it's hard to put myself into the mindset of like a 12-year-old girl.
That's true.
Because in my head, oh, I have an immortal body that stays alive as long as I have this thing on me. All right, cool.
Cool, yeah. But it's like, yeah, why do you care where your soul is? Well, that actually seems kind of important, doesn't it?
The girls in Madoka Magica find out this crap, and on one occasion, Mommy pulls out her gun and starts shooting soul gems. And it's like, okay, that's a bit much.
Yeah. Jeez. It's also an ostrich that, yeah, it's like, this is the most dangerous champion conceptually that we've seen so far. It's an ostrich that can fly. Yeah.
No, it's Peckmon.
We've taken essentially an emu and we've given it the power of flight and turned it into a ninja. We've made it so much more powerful. Freaking, even the Australian government couldn't take out the emus. Those things are nuts.
God denied the emu flight to nerf its power. Digimon gave it back.
Unironically. Man, if anyone's never looked into the emu wars before, I don't know if I've mentioned, there's like an incident where it's like, just straight up the Australian government was like, okay, these things are like, plague to farmlands, we need to like actively kill these things and stop them. And it's like, they could not eradicate them. Like, they gave every farmer like just trucks and machine guns, and they're like, go out and murder these effing birds, and they could not do it. They would just shoot these things, and they would like shrug off the gunfire and just run into the brush. Just freaking wild. It was like such a big endeavor. It was more expensive to give them the bullets than it was to just let the emus win and take the crops. Just absolutely bonkers. Oh man, is Peckmon the original name, or does the original name make more sense than just Peckmon? Yeah, it's just straight up Peckmon. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, we're watching the sub version, so any text you see in the background is what its original name is.
Yeah.
It's
and
Peckmon.
human intelligence. Yeah, we made them smart. Holy crap. Love you, Warlord. It's so funny in hindsight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, knowing animals, they probably learned as a collective. It was like, oh, that's a gun. Run.
Yeah. That's the thing, it's like, if I remember right, there are points where the emus, like, fought back and they'd, like, take people out. Like, an emu kicks you, you're done. They're gonna, like, mess you up.
Yeah.
And those things are, like, faster than you'd expect, too. And because they're birds, they don't give a fuck. They'll just, like, chase you down and just jump at you. Jeez, Peckmon was the original. He is the godfather from which all other emu originated. Man, this is like game over. We just lose this one. This thing invades the real world, we're done.
Yeah.
We took an emu and we gave it the power to throw sharp objects at people.
And fly.
We gave it knives.
But yeah, speaking of Peckmon, didn't Falcomon show up in the human world and he's like, oh, humans are awful, and like, I can't believe you partnered with Digimon, or the Digimon have partnered with you, and blah blah blah, right?
I think he did, yeah.
What a hypocrite.
Yeah. Well, it's fine when it's his partner, because freaking Keenan isn't like a normal human. He's one of the good ones. I'm just gonna call him Akudo. That sounds way better.
Yeah. Yeah, Ikudo has a Digivice.
Yeah. Which, okay, questions raised with that, but sure, alright. I have to assume that Masaru's dad gave him one or something. Like, he was just like, oh, kid, yeah, here, use this to protect yourself.
Yeah. Or what if it is his dad's Digivice?
Yeah. He sees Akudo as his pet. That might be true, actually. That I could see that.
I mean,
it might be his dad's Digivice. I don't know.
Can't actually be ignoring the fact that he, like, regardless of what he sees him as, surely he sees that he is a human. The thing that he's like, oh, these things are awful, I hate humans.
Hey, maybe. Man, I'm actually excited for Peckmon to Digivolve now, because it's like, I'm really curious if it's gonna change my mind on Cromon, because that's what I've been kind of like on the fence with for a while. And like Cromon / Yagarasumon, or whatever the crap it's called. It's like, okay, this thing seems cool, but the 3-leg thing's kind of weird, and no, it's just a big bird. If that thing shows up and it starts doing some cool bull crap, I might be on board for it. I might be way more on board for this entire evolution line. Because I know that Ravemon is freaking sick. Ravemon is super cool, actually.
Yeah.
The picture of Peckmon is so intimidating. Yeah, he's just like has a presence to him. I like Chromon because of the lore behind its laser. Okay, I don't know what that means, but alright. Interesting. It's like based on a yokai, which honestly that should give it more points than I give it.
Yatagarasu is like the sun god or something.
Is it? I know there's like something out like a 3-legged bird. And it's like a whole like, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Yatagarasu.
Okay, yeah, alright. But yeah, so Peckmon's fighting the humans, and meanwhile Cherrymon just shows up and he's like, hey, no, stop fighting, you idiots. And they just keep fighting, and he's like, no, I said stop, damn it. And everyone yeah.
Yeah, the entire time Cherrymon has been trying to get them to leave and is like, hey, no, stop, go away.
No, come on, you don't do this. Laser literally breaks you down to 1s and 0s. Alright, that's pretty cool. But yeah, so it's like, they quickly realize what's going on. It's like, okay, there's a bunch of baby Digimon in the forest, and Cherrymon's literally sheltering them underneath his, like, roots. It's like, yo, they're, like, throwing attacks and, like, just bashing each other around and stuff. Yeah, that'll be in the show. Oh yeah, Will Peckmon show evolved into that evil ninja version of Garudamon? I don't know what that is, actually. I don't know if I've, like, seen this. What is this name again? I know what you're talking about. It's not Valkyriemon. I know. All I know is that Ravemon is freaking awesome. Oh yeah, also Akuto's definitely gonna join the main team at this point. There's no way.
Probably. And if he stays with them, I just learned that Ravemon goes further than just Ravemon.
So yeah, since it's kind of obvious because you've already seen that. Yeah, all of these.
Yeah, I was just looking up. Like Promon and Ravemon or whatever to remind myself, and I looked down. It's like, wait, Ravemon has the next form.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, there's Ravemon burst mode.
Keratinmon. Oh, no wonder I didn't get that. All right. Yeah, Keratinmon would have been a really good one. The freaking, like, Tengu one. Yeah, that would have been good. Of course, he's the 6th Ranger. Yeah. I'm gonna be real, like, all of these Digimon get 7th forms. We all get burst mode.
Yeah.
Keratinmon kinda works. Yeah, kinda does, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a good pick. Freaking Shine Greymon burst mode's pretty cool. Mirage Galgamon burst mode is freaking rad. I love that one.
Ravemon burst mode is in Cyber Sleuth. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, apparently they're on Cyber Sleuth, but it's like, you wouldn't know unless you actually used Ravemon.
Yeah, which, I mean, Ravemon's cool. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, he's really cool. Freaking Rosemon burst mode is interesting. I'm not sure I felt that one. Yeah, alright. Really connects the dots between Peckmon and Ravemon. It really does, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't know, even with the sword thing, I actually like that a lot. But yeah, so they decide to stop fighting, but because of some evil human emotion thing or whatever, Gatumon's eyes glow red and he tries to murder everyone with rocks.
Wait, what? I know he, like, tries to throw rocks at them, but I don't think that was because of some evil human emotion thing. He was just like...
I'm going off of the fact that his eyes glow and he starts, like, acting really rashly. Like, it seems like that is what's happening. It's like the human emotions affect him. Which... I don't know. If that's not what's going on, then whatever. But it seems like that's what's happening. First was used more often, but I guess that AXA buys took over the type of design ideas. Yeah, he was just being a dick, honestly. Am I overreaching? Is that not what's, like, went on there?
I think his eyes glow as he telekinetically, like, controls the rocks to fly at them. I don't think it's any deeper than that. I think he just uses, like, an ability.
Because it's like his eyes just glow, and he's like, no, stop fighting. And he, like, throws the things. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the thing we've seen before, right?
He doesn't tell them to stop fighting. He tries to take the chance to kill them.
Right, yeah, he's like, oh, I'll punish Ikuto by murdering him and everyone else with my rocks. Can we just acknowledge the fact they need an ultimate to stop this is kinda nuts?
Yeah, the big rock is like, oh, we need ultimate tier Digimon to beat this, and so we get Rise Greymon.
Yeah, this Cherrymon is a bro. He, like, knows what's up. He's like, no, come on, guys. Seriously now? Really?
Trying to keep these babies safe. Get lost.
Yeah, get lost. Just calm down already. But yeah, so they just sort of, like, have the whole thing. They, like, you know, just go Rise Greymon to shoot the rocks, and, you know, Peckmon's like, alright, wait, Kudo, we can't fight them here or we'll drag the babies into it. Let's go somewhere else, and we'll, like, fight them later, yeah.
No, okay, you might be onto something.
Oh?
Gatsumon is, like, flying on Yanmamon, like, having the rocks rain down on them. And he's not saying anything deeper than everything. Destroy everything. So you might be
okay,
right.
Alright, yeah. I was thinking, it's like, no, I definitely got that impression somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I wasn't paying attention. But yeah.
Yeah,
I can see where you got that from.
They're Digi-Rocks. I guess if it happens again, then, yo, I guess we'll know. But yeah, pretty straightforward episode. Not a lot to really talk about, but it's a fun little time.
Yeah, we're in the digital world. We have to go to Ice Infinity Chasm or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Infinite Ice Chasm. We have to go to Unlimited Ice Works.
Yeah, that'll do.
Still can't understand why they make Cherrymon evil so often. Yeah, it's like he's just a tree.
He's not evil.
Yeah, look at the scene just now, and maybe it's an emotion thing.
In this particular instance, like, this Cherrymon's not evil. He just wants them to go away so he can keep the babies safe.
Yeah, maybe it's like they make him villains and everything else because he just has, like, evil eyes, you know? Like, they're kind of like, looking. Yeah, they're kind of slanted and they're black with the yellow orbs and stuff. He has this, like, a sinister appearance to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, once he's portrayed as a good Digimon, he's just as sweet as Digimon. Yeah, it's like there's no real in between. Well, it's very odd. Yeah, very odd.
It's because, like, he fits like the kind elderly type as much as he does the scary evil type.
Yeah.
Just like on the one hand, you've got the way his face looks here, but then he also kind of looks like an old man, complete with like a cane that he doesn't need because he's a tree.
Why do you need a cane for walking? You have so many legs. Why do you need a cane? You have so many legs, though. Which leg are you propping up with your cane?
Yeah. But yeah, man. That's pretty much the episode. We gotta cross the infinity plane to get the infinity ice world.
That's a really dumb thought. Like, Cherrymon's like, oh, my poor legs, I'll have to go without them. And he just raises himself up just with that little arm on his little, like, stick and just starts hopping around with just the cane. Just like, dip, like pogoing. It's like, wow, he really is an ultimate, isn't he? My legs are broken, know it all. Oh man. But yeah, AR thoughts we have about this?
Nope.
No? Yeah, Ninja Kid seems cool.